So this season, obviously, fantastic for the Knicks. They take a step further in the right direction in terms of building a contender and relevance. What is the next step, and kind of how do you reflect on this past season, Novi?
I mean, it really was a heck of a step. I don't think that the Knicks ended up where most Knicks fans thought they were going to be. I don't think they were expected to have the kind of season they did, to be as good defensively as they were, to be in the playoffs as they were, for Julius Randle to step up and have the kind of season that he had, for Coach THIBS to be Coach of the Year. There was a lot of special things that I think was well beyond expectation. And so, look, you always want to see the Knicks do better than just the first round, of course, but it did show that the foundation has been laid. There are some pieces right now, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, for those guys to play the way they did. I know it didn't end that well. Julius Randle did not play great in the playoffs, but the fact that the foundation is laid, you know you have a coach and a leader in Coach Thibodeau that is going to get the most out of his guys, is going to hold guys accountable, is going to bring in character guys, I think is absolutely telling. And it certainly was why the Knicks had the season they had this year. And so I just think there's no question you have a foundation to build on at this point.
Let's stick there with the foundation, and especially Julius Randle. You mentioned it. Obviously, the postseason didn't go how a lot of folks wanted it to go. But if we've known anything about Julius in the past, is that he kind of comes back after these off seasons, and we've seen that he could bounce back from turbulent seasons. So I'd love to get your thoughts on his season so far and what we can expect from him going forward specifically.
I do think that he does deserve a ton of respect for what he did this season. The fact that he put this team on his shoulders in so many games, that he was the constant, he was a force to be reckoned with. He was putting up MVP numbers for a good portion of the season. And so, look, the playoffs didn't go great, but there are a lot of guys that they don't play great in the playoffs until maybe they get hurt. They feel a little bit of pain. They do have the opportunity to shine under the brightest lights, and they don't do it. There have been guys like Giannis Antetokounmpo who have played like that in the playoffs, not played their best, not played like they did during the regular season, but they come back hungrier, they're motivated, and they have something to prove. And I think Julius Randle has earned the respect, I think, to be certainly considered for a heck of an extension and be given the keys to this team for where it's at right now.
Congratulations to the Randles also. They are expecting baby number 2. So the blessings keep on coming. They looked super cute at the ESPYs the other night, by the way. All right, but let's keep talking other award winners for this Knicks squad, Novi. Obviously, Coach of the Year. And listen, people, do not start this debate with me anymore on Twitter. We are not talking about the Coach of the Year award. It's done. Signed, sealed, delivered.
We can fight about it.
Yes, Monty had a great season too, but Tibbs did more with less. Now that that's out of the way, when you look at what Tibbs was able to do, how attractive does that continue to be for his reputation amongst players and, of course, the guys he already has in the locker room?
I think it's very attractive. I think whenever you see a coach getting the most out of his guys and also getting out of guys that you didn't expect, when you have guys step up and come in, whether it's a rookie, whether it's a veteran guy like Julius Randle, I think it is very attractive. And I don't think Coach Tibbs has ever been called a player's coach, because he really does push guys. He does make things hard on them. I played for Coach Thibodeau, and he had us doing closeout drills and defensive drills all day. However, I think he proved with this team in that head coach role, he certainly could find ways to get the most out of guys, which is all NBA players want, is to be able to prove what they can do, to show all that they've worked for. And so to think where he brought this team, I think there are so many guys that all they want is to be held accountable, and for a lot of times more than themselves to be held accountable, their teammates. And so defensively, he has a system where you know where the guy on the right of you is going and what he's doing, the guy on the left of you, what he's supposed to be doing and where he's going. And so guys love that. And I think that that's what Coach Tibbs brings, and the fact that he was an overachiever this year just shows he has something to build on. And I think there's a lot of guys that want to be a part of it at this point.